Toll Road here, and I'm in Paris, Texas. That's right. You better buckle up, buckaroos, because you're about ready to go on a ride on the toll road. And look, we got a little memorial museum here too. Let's check it out. And of course, any town with Paris in its name has to have an Eiffel Tower, and any Eiffel Tower in the state of Texas has to have a cowboy hat on top of it. All right, let's check out the Red River Valley Veterans Memorial. This looks pretty impressive here. Give a little love to some of our sponsors that made this possible, like Paris Chevrolet and of course the Paris News. Beautiful. These flag gates here, huge and awesome. Visitor info. Doesn't look like this is up and running. It's okay. What we got here on the other side? This memorial honors all veterans, past, present, and future. May it remind us that our country must always be defended against forces that would deny us our freedom. Wow, I knew about the Eiffel Tower here, but I had no idea there was such a great memorial park here. Let's check this out. Got some statues on either side here, and big old helicopter there in the middle. Well, we'll go to the right side first here. Texas Revolution, 35 to 36. This is remember the Alamo. Not long after that, less than 30 years, 25 years later, the American Civil War. General Hood's Texas Brigade. Then, not to be out of war for too long, 33 years later, the American, or shall I say the Spanish, why Spain always go first in that? Why couldn't it be the American-Spanish War? It's always the Spanish-American War. You ever notice that? And it didn't take us long to defeat them, quite honestly. What, less than 4 months? But still, I mean, anytime, 392 people die, yes, that doesn't, not quite the same as, the 750,000 almost combined that died there, but every life is valuable. Okay, what do we have right here? War Dog Monument. Look at that pup in action here. They even honor the dogs here. I like this. As we continue on, World War I. That looks like the sinking of the Lusitania there. 116,000 killed, 200,000 wounded. And if we didn't learn anything from World War I, World War II did follow. This is a European theater. 293,000 killed, 400,000 wounded. Okay, a little D-Day there. And then on to the Pacific Theater, where another over 100,000 were killed and 250,000 wounded. Wow, look at that. And remember this Iwo Jima. Okay, before we continue on to the other war memorials, let's check out some of the vehicles they have here. Oh, the code talkers, yes. Choctaw code talkers of World War I and left a lasting legacy for the Choctaw Nation, the state of Oklahoma, and the U.S. These telephone warriors used their language on battlefields during World War I. 19 Choctaw soldiers pioneered the use of Native American language as a military code. With pride, the Choctaw Nation recognizes their singular and historic service. They had a movie about that with Lou Diamond Phillips called Wind Talkers. Big cannon there. Check out this cool helicopter on a pole. Ready for action. That is pretty awesome. And I wouldn't want to be facing that with all the firepower that has available on it. Look at that. And cargo truck here, the Cadillac Deuce. And you know, your supply line is probably the most underrated, yet one of the most important aspects of a war. Without materials, you can't fight. I mean, unless you're just picking up sticks and rocks and shooting at them. But once you have your supplies, it's good to have a nice sturdy armored vehicle like this to you know, block bullets. Really good surprise here. I would suggest anybody who, actually, I don't know what this is even on the way to. I had to go out of my way, so maybe you will too, but if you're thinking about it, yeah, it's worth it. Come here. Cool park. Very cool. And the Korean War, in the 6th Tank Battalion, over 100,000 wounded, 36,000 killed. Vietnam next with 58,000 killed and 153,000 wounded. And really, I did not realize that the totals killed in the Korean War to Vietnam was that close, especially considering we were only in Korea for a little over 3 years and dang near 20 years in Vietnam. Statue of the looks like maybe a wife and a young boy paying respects, and if you'll see where they're staring at, it's straight to the American flag. Now they've got the flag right under the big star of Texas, as they generally do in this state. And we just have a few more listing. These must be some locals that lost their life. And wow, look at that list of World War II there. Korean War. Let's pay a little respect to, I like just picking one name out once just to kind of, Billy Ray Poole there. Korean War. And here's the more recent, the Iraq and Afghanistan. Looks like 4 local young men paid the ultimate sacrifice. And this will be our last one. Here is the Global War on Terror, which began, of course, with the September 11th. And they have blank slates here, and here's hoping that they never ever have to use them here. That'd be here or anywhere. That'd be very, very nice. Okay, I gotta get a closer look at the Eiffel Tower now. I'll have to look up and see how tall this one is. Just throw a guess out there. That's good 50, I'd say 50 feet. That's going to do it for the toll road here in Paris, Texas. And who knows? Who knows where the toll road will lead to next?